What we normally do on this channel is always related to aquascaping. That's why we're going to do something completely different today.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Got my dear friend here, Liam.
Hello.
Liam is actually going to show you what he has done as a term of aquascape. Now, for many people who don't know what aquascaping is, or Liam's going to tell them what his idea is of what an aquascape is, or what you use, or how you came to this idea here. Can you tell all the people there at home?
Sure. So what my idea was for this is that it's like a beach. So here is like the sand. So that's like the end of the beach here. And then the water's like up here. So like the water's coming in here, and then here's like the sand of the beach.
Okay, so you're going to fill it up with sand here at the front. Is that it, your idea?
Yeah. For the rocks here, for this U kind of shape, I used what's called lava rocks.
Okay.
They have like a little air hole, so they're actually lighter than other rocks, which made it easier for me to put them in, and you can move them a bit around, and you can also break them if they're too big.
Okay. Can you tell me what this is that you've put in here?
So this at the back, I'll just show you quickly. That at the back is just, it's like a soil.
Like a substrate, yeah? Okay. And this substrate helps the plants to grow when you put them in. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I've also noticed that you've been doing some things with Legos. I've seen some of your other little aquariums that you have Legos inside. Can you tell me what this is? It looks like you're a big fan of Star Wars.
Yeah, this is from the new Star Wars movie, and so you can take off the roof. It's actually pretty nice. Just look, then you have this little kind of cottage inside it.
Okay, can we have a look at that?
Sure.
So you put all this together?
Yeah, I built it this morning.
And you're going to put it in here?
Yeah, I'm going to put it inside.
And there's no problem with the fish?
No, there's not. The only thing you have to watch out if you put toys in the aquarium, like plastic toys, is that you don't put the light on too long, because then algae is on it.
Okay.
And then it doesn't look that nice.
Then it's very hard to clean as well.
Yeah, because as you can know, I had Lego aquariums, and the first one I had like Lego Jurassic Park inside it, and now there's moss all over the Lego that I put inside, and it's really hard to get off.
I think we've got some products there from Aqua yeah? They're glass, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and these are the ones that you use. Can we open them up?
Sure.
Shall we show you? Okay, let's take this out and put that over there. Okay, so these little glass lily pipes from Aqua. Very nice, clean glass.
So can you see this?
Liam's actually going to tell me how to put this in, which is cool.
So they have these little suction cups here. So then you can put it in like, put it
the other way, yeah.
Like this, and then the suction cups need to be outside, and then you can kind of like stick it to the glass. So then it's like stable.
What does this one do, Liam?
This one, I think it's supposed to let the water. I think it's
pulls the water in, yeah.
Yeah, I think that one. That one's for letting the water out, so it's kind of higher, so the water comes out like there. This one takes the water from different levels, as you can see the different lines here. Okay. So it takes out the different water levels. Okay. This one is just supposed to bring the water back in. That's why it's also a bit higher. Okay. And you would attach your hose to here? And to your filter? Yeah, you'd have like two little hoses that you'd attach to it, and then you'd have, for example, you have your filter down there. Okay, that looks very nice. Also, I see you've got some little rocks there. Yeah, these little rocks. What do you use that for? Because I mean, you've got these big rocks, and you've got this open space with this soil, which you said you're going to plant. Yep. Are you going to use those here on the front after you put the sand? Yeah, I'm going to put them in the sand, and then I'm just going to kind of flick them like this. I'm just going to put them random. Okay, so should we put some sand in, and you can show us how to do it? I think there's a glass there. Yeah. I'll get you some sand, okay? There you go.
Okay, you just show us where you'd put the sand. So this sand would be like to represent what, the shore?
Yeah, the shore.
Okay.
So then you just kind of push it in like that.
I'll be the sand boy then, getting your sand out. There you go.
So then you just have to slowly put it in. Remember not to put it in too fast because then it makes kind of like a mountain, as you can see there.
Okay, so I'll tell you what then. I'm going to fill it up with the rest of the sand.
Yeah.
And we've got, you said you were going to put some plants in here.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. I think these are the plants that you want. Can you just show your friends there at home how they would put this plant in? Because I think this plant is very low. It's got
this foam stuff on it. So then what you do is you carefully, as you can see, carefully, because it has roots there, you can see, carefully take it off. The best strategy is just take the big bits off. And then, as you can see, that I took the two halves off. Never just pull it out like that, because you can break some of the roots, which is bad for the plant then, and then that's a problem, because then you don't have any roots anymore, so the plant will die.
I think I've put too much sand. What do you think?
No,
because this is yours. This is okay like this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So that looks good to you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then plants would
Put
probably
the glass
go.
there. Okay, now, you told me earlier on, before putting the plants, you made this
Lego, yeah.
Lego design, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're going to put it in here to make sort of like a themed aquarium.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I want to do, so I'm going to take it now here.
Okay.
And I want it closer to the back because it's bigger. So I might...
So people are not actually going to see the back of this?
No.
Because this is going to be against the wall, but from the front...
You can see it, look, if I want to, you can... If you want to see the inside, you can also...
Just pull that, okay. Shall I get those little rocks and put them on the front for you?
Yeah, sure. There.
Okay. So these little rocks you want just scattered here on the front like that? Oh, okay. So it seems like bits of rocks fell out from the bigger rocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the ocean or something like that.
Okay. With this lovely plant here, you said it's got
Roots.
It's got various roots and you can actually break them apart into various bits. Don't know if anybody can see that at home. So from one pot we've got about four. Yeah. And these grow slow or quick?
They go actually quite quick, and because the filter's here, so this would suck and pull, so the plants would actually be kind of waving that way.
Okay, so everything would come this...
Yeah.
Okay. How do we put this in this aquarium soil?
So you need
You
need this.
Okay. And these are what? These are...
This is a pincetta.
Oh, the pincetta?
Yeah.
Yeah? And that's from Aquarabelle as well, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's from Aquarium. So then all you have to do is open it,
Okay.
take it out.
And we separate our plants as well, yeah?
Then you kind of put it on like that.
Can you show me?
Like that. So
Okay.
like that, and then pretty much what you have to do is like... Then
Very carefully put it in, okay.
Yeah. I'm not very good at this.
That's okay. Do you want me to help you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, pass me the plant. So, do we hold it at... I mean, these are pretty big, so we can get really deep in there. So if we hold it, say about there, yeah? Like little Chinese. And we grab it by the roots, yeah?
Yeah, and then you grab it
and
then
then
you push
just
it in.
gently push it in. So if, I don't know if you can see this from back here, it's a different perspective. So if this is your soil, we would actually grab, yeah, like that.
Yeah, and then
And that was soil, and then just push it in the soil, then let go of the tweezer,
Yeah.
and it would stay in there.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the soil kind of
Holds it in.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try it. Let's see if I can get this. So where do you want this? Here?
yeah, but the back first.
At the back. Okay, so very carefully.
See, then he just pushes it in, just like he showed. That with the potato, he does like that, and then you can see it's like underground. So then the plants can go just like a tree, like.
Okay, I like doing this. So you put your plants in. You put your Legos in. They're glued in.
Yeah.
Everything's done. You put your sand. You've put your little details here at the front.
Yeah.
With this, you're going to put some moss afterwards. Yeah.
It's better if, here's a quick tip, because the moss relies on water to live, so it's best to put the water in first, so the moss immediately gets water, because then the moss feels better because it can soak up it. So,
Okay.
So it's better if you put the water in before the moss. This is like to help plants and different
Oh,
parts
so
of the
these are the fertilizers?
Yeah, these are the fertilizers.
Okay.
So you can see there's different types to help different areas in the aquarium
Okay. So each one has a specific task for what kind of plants. So it's better to ask a grown-up to read the instructions and say, okay, how much do I put in here? If I put it every day, if I put it every week, and so on. So now that you've done this one, and your friends are going to watch this, and the friends of your friends are going to watch this, would you recommend them to try make an aquarium and set it up and give it a go?
Yeah. You better, just another tip, please leave an adult do the filter, because the filter can sometimes be complicated. So please use, if you're a child and you want to make one, leave the adults to do it.
Get your mum or dad to do it, basically. Because this is glass, so they've got to be very careful with this.
So if you drop this by accident, for example, if I drop it right here, it'll break.
Okay.
It's very delicate, it's like a thin glass.
Okay. Well, that was Liam, who set up this very nice aquarium here with sand, with some lava rock, beautiful Vesolarium plants here, and his Legos, which he done earlier on. Must point out that Legos are not dangerous in aquariums, but they are dangerous to children, small children, so please be careful and watch the age size on that. The other products here from Aquarabel, always an adult to supervise putting the fertilizers in and also putting the lily pipes, should they be used glass or normal filters. And, yes, tell me one more.
And Lego on the packages, for example, so it tells you the ages which the set is good for. So if it's like, if you see like 10 and you're like 7, you shouldn't build it, it'll be too hard for you.
Get Liam to do it. Okay, that's all from us. Hope you enjoyed this little aquarium setup from Liam. My name's JP, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.